Hi friends, and welcome back to Lemon Tree Corner. If you don't know me, my name is Heather and I run a small handmade business called Lemon Tree Corner, where I make purses and bags and project bags for makers like you. And thanks to all of you who keep coming back every week. I really appreciate you spending time with me, and I really love having you here to visit. So I'll get started. This week in the studio, we are going to finally sew that tree down. So we're working on the advent calendar. We're going to sew all the pieces of the tree down and also start on the buttons, because I've got 24 buttons that have to go on the tree and then 24 buttons that go along the bottom of the whole banner. And we'll hopefully get the banner hung up and take a look at that and get going on those felt ornaments. And we're also making progress on the Christmas blanket. So I think we're going to be back to mostly Christmas content this week. And then it's my birthday. Woohoo! So I think you're watching this on Saturday. So my birthday was yesterday and turning, what is it, the dreaded 49. So almost 50 years old. A lot of life experience in that time. So I'm going to be making myself an apple crisp that I ordered from HelloFresh, and just taking it easy. My husband's pretty much full all that week, so it's just my actual birthday day. So we will have gone out to dinner or something nice for my birthday, and then don't know what I'm going to do next year. And just wanted to share with you all what the 49-year journey has been like. It's been quite a ride. You know, you start off thinking you're going to do one thing, and then I've kind of changed careers several times and then figured out, oh, people do this for a living. People do YouTube for a living, and I could make my crafts and have YouTube. And so the goal is to transition to that, but I know that that takes time, and I have a full-time job now that I really like, so we're just gonna stick with doing both for right now and see where this takes us. But I've spent lots of years, you know, looking inward, figuring out who I am, and I feel like I'm finally at a place where I can accept who I am, my personality traits, you know, the anxiety. Social anxiety is a big one for me. I'm an introvert, so just kind of knowing my limits with things, knowing to give myself time to recover. Like after the craft fair, the next day was just chill, take it easy, time to just be, you know, be in my house and putt around without having to worry about lots of commitments or anything. And I spent a lot of those years, you know, the 20s and 30s, trying to fit in, trying to be like everybody else, trying to make myself fit a mold that really wasn't for me. So I finally accepted the fact that I never really wanted kids. I'm not really a kid person. I never even liked babysitting when I was a teenager. Just couldn't wrap my head around it and being responsible for another human being, and it just requires a level of time commitment and patience that I don't think comes naturally to me. So it just wasn't really something I was interested in. So just accepting that and being okay with, you know, not every woman wants to have kids, and that's okay. And accepting my social anxiety, pushing myself past that, but also knowing when to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to that party. I'm not going to do that thing because I know myself and I'm just going to want to cancel later. So really figuring all of that out. What else? And just feeling really blessed at this point to be in this position where I feel comfortable in my own skin. I know what I like to do, I know what I don't like to do, and just accepting that and living my life. So I hope that all of you are at a place where you can see yourself being like that, or that you're already in that place where you're like, nope, I know who I am, and I know what my limits are, and I know, you know, I accept myself for who I am. So I'm hoping that you all have that as well. or that you will find that soon. So just feeling really lucky to be at this point in my life and feeling very settled and comfortable with where I'm at, but also still pushing myself a little bit out of my comfort zone and trying to manifest and grow the business and start a new adventure with that. So really happy to have you all along with me. And as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you've watched one or more of my videos, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and become one of our subscribers so we can grow this community together. And then any interaction you have with the channel, whether you like, subscribe, or comment on the video, that all tells YouTube that my videos are interesting, and it suggests my videos to more people who watch the same type of content that you do. So that would be wonderful. I would really love it if you could help me out with that. And yeah, anything you do, just sitting here and watching me is helpful as well. So thank you all for being here, and let's get to work. Okay, we are done sewing it down. Yay! So all sewn down, looks pretty good. Just gonna have to iron it again, and then it's gonna get wrinkly again when I put the buttons on. So not sure what to do about that. I'm not sure how I would iron it after the buttons are down because they're 3D buttons. So it says using pins or disappearing fabric pen, mark placement for 24 buttons and sew the buttons on. Use this photo as a guide. So I think I'm going to pause and eat something right now. And then we've got all the buttons we have to put on the bottom. And we got to put the dowel through. So almost done. Okay, so it hasn't been the best week for me. I don't even know why. I'm stressed out, but I've just been stressed out this week. So, imagine my joy when past Heather managed to get a hold of an apple ginger crisp from HelloFresh. All their fall stuff has been going so fast that I've been going ahead weeks and ordering them. And most of the baked goods are already cooked. So the fact that this one requires some assembly was not on my radar. But I think it's really going to cheer me up. So we're going to give it a go. So you got to preheat the oven to 350 or 375. And let me get my Pyrex dish. Got my trusty square Pyrex dish. I need my spray. All I really have is the olive oil spray, but that's okay. That should work just fine. And it's pretty tasteless, flavorless, so that's not a big deal. And it didn't come with the instruction sheet, so kind of winging it here. So I went on the internet and printed out what the instructions are. So we've got a very plain instruction sheet here. So adjust the rack, and then we're gonna wash and dry the produce. I already diced up my 6 tablespoons of butter into 1/2-inch pieces and put them in the refrigerator to keep those cold. And then we're gonna peel, core, and dice the apples into 1/2-inch pieces. I'm not used to that for a crisp. Well, I guess I don't know that I've made an apple crisp. I've made berry cobblers. So I'm not used to the pieces. I'm used to more of an apple pie slice kind of thing. So we're gonna get all our fruit out. This one looks suspect. To open it up and see. And we've got our toppings. So the flour, butter, some pecan pieces, ground cinnamon, and a piece of very mushy ginger. I don't know that I'll be adding the ginger. It's not really my style, and it's gotten quite mushed. That's, Oh, lights just dimmed. That was weird. That was really weird. I'm not normally a ginger person in desserts, so I might just skip that. So we're gonna take all our stickers off. And, you know, the weather's not really like fall here yet, but I just like the concept of having some cozy fall desserts cooking in the oven. I have my handy dandy apple slicer. I'm gonna take these off. Any of you remember that the letter you land on is the last initial of your husband's name? A, B, C, D, E. It's kind of hard when you marry a guy with the initial of B. You gotta go A, B in order to win. You can do that. Got my little compost bin here. And then my grandma taught me how to do this in one long strand out of practice. But I always try and do it. I think of her every time I peel apples. Do you guys have a memory like that of a loved one in baked goods? My grandma, now she was diabetic later in life, but you couldn't peel her away, from desserts. I mean, desserts were her favorite thing to cook. It was how she showed love. It was her love language. And cooking for people and baking for people. And she just made childhood so special and magical with all of her baking. So I think of her. She's the one that taught me to craft too. So I think of her often these days as I'm pursuing crafts as a current side hustle, but as a future, hopefully, future all day job. So, and she was a 50s housewife, stayed home and took care of the house and the family. And I see a lot of people these days, and even though, you know, you have a YouTube business or a business that benefits from the exposure of social media, I'm seeing a return of that for millennials, a return to that simpler time of actually getting to stay home and spend time with your children or at home doing crafts. The world's much more connected now, so you can feel like you're in a small community even though you're not, and you don't really feel trapped in your house depending on your personality. I don't feel trapped in my house. I enjoy being in my house, regardless of my loud neighbors. I have made my house cozy and comfy and a place that I like to spend time. And I'm really glad I've made that investment over the years, because when COVID hit, it was really nice to just be like, I'm in my sanctuary, you know? And then I get to work from home, which is great. I still get to work from home one day a week, but not quite the same. Last fall was so nice and cozy with my socks on and my, winter outfits and doing all of this kind of stuff. I'm really gonna miss that this fall. This fall, I actually have to wake up early when it's cold outside and go into the office, which I didn't really have to do last time. So, I love this thing. This thing reminds me of childhood too. I don't know why. I guess we had something like this. Kelly, did we have something like this? Lots of times I will just go ahead and slice the apple, but I'm gonna take advantage of the modern conveniences here and do it this way. I guess I should have read further into the instructions, because now I feel like these are all going to get very brown. Stay in place, dude. Gotta get you down the middle. Oh, there we go. Ooh, got stuck there. Kind of in the shadow. I have to get a better kitchen setup for you guys. I've been looking at those things that have the built-in ring light and hold your phone. Normally I film with the better camera, the vlogging camera, for overhead shots, but that doesn't really fit in the kitchen here. So I'm doing this with my phone camera anyway. So if I'm doing it with my phone camera anyway, then maybe I should have toss apples and a 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, let me get a bowl. Got my nice autumn bowl here. Thank you, Kelly. My sister got this for me years ago as a present. I think Sam's Club was doing them. I feel like the lemon should go on here now. I've got a lemon. They gave me a lemon, but they haven't mentioned the lemon yet. So I'm wondering why. I'll read ahead here. Peel and grate ginger, zest lemon, halve lemon, add grated ginger, lemon juice to bowl with apples. Let's do that now.
Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel in the sky. The glitter and the shine, she must be divine. What a night, what a sight. Ring the bells loud and clear, have the reindeers reappear. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go. I have wished upon a star, I've sent my wishes far to get you in every way. I had given up hope when the snow started falling, but then I knew it was you. Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel every night. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go.
Okay, the timer has gone off. Let's check on this puppy. Oh, dang, that looks good. I cannot even tell you how good this smells right now. Oh, this smells so good. Ah, it's like fall in one sniff load. Apples and cinnamon. It's just a classic combination, and I never think of it. I do like apple fritters. That's probably one of my favorite donuts, and I totally forgot my husband went to the store this morning, and I didn't have him get ice cream or anything like that. Can't really have whipped cream. I guess I could have gotten Cool Whip or ice cream to go on this, but oh well. Sour cream would be good if I could eat that too, but I'm lactose intolerant, so it would have to be non-dairy. Okay. Gotta let this cool so I don't burn my mouth. So I'll catch you later. Okay, folks, here it is. The delicious apple crisp. At least it smells delicious. Mmm. Just something so comforting about apples. Mmm. And cinnamon. Mmm. It's melt in your mouth apples with the crunch from the nuts. The topping is a little crunchy too. It's so good. Much easier than I remember. In fact, I don't even know that it needs the nuts. The nuts are kind of a little overkill for me. There's the ginger. That's a nice little zing surprise there. Oh, and the lemon zest too. Yeah, it's very unusual. Are any of you like that with flavors? Like, is there a certain fruit or a certain spice that's very comforting to you, reminds you of your childhood? Pop it in the comments below. I'd love to know. Okay, this is where I'm gonna cut it off as Oreo runs back in from outside. Oreo, you want to make an appearance? You want to make an appearance, huh? Oh yeah. Here's the Oreo. Huh. Well, I have my apple crisp and my dogs to comfort me tonight. And I hope you have something similar in your life to comfort you when things get a little frustrating, as they do from time to time. It just helps to take a moment, do something nice for yourself, and relax and just let it go. You can throw yourself a little pity party if you want to. That's perfectly acceptable. And then you gotta pick yourself up the next day. So that's my plan for tomorrow's, to pick myself up and get back to work. Oh, Oreo. You're so cute. Yes, you are. It's like a million little planes going on right now. Oh, yo. You're so cute. Oh, Oreo's a big comfort, aren't you? He's my best coworker. Yes, he is. So thank you for visiting with me, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending you all big hugs and sweet dreams, and hopefully a sweet treat in your life. And I will see you next time. Love you. Bye. Oh, yes, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're my little love bugs. You're my little love bugs. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Aww.